I'm not sure why it's saying we got a poor internet connection. Kind of doesn't make any sense. We're on Ethernet, but we did have a power outage the other night, which was weird. And so it was like really random. There were no storms or anything going on, and I had to switch, like set up a new LAN, and then I just had to go back to the old one. I don't know, it's just been kind of weird. So I don't know, it's saying that the stream is a little unstable. Hopefully it ends up being okay. I don't really understand. Okay, now it's saying it's stable and excellent, so I don't know. We'll get in here and try. If it sucks, y'all let me know. If not, whatever. We'll jump in here real quick and take a look at Duke real fast. I think this is probably the toughest schedule we've played yet. I thought last year our schedule was pretty challenging overall, but playing the most SEC, ACC teams, I think, and we're a little hamstrung with what we can do with our schedule because of having to play ULM every year. I don't know what that's all about, but it is what it is. Does look like they have a solid sophomore running back. Their receivers aren't, on paper, they don't look overly crazy. This dude's got some speed, but I mean, everywhere else they're pretty average, I would say. Tight end's nothing to write home about. Solid left tackle, right guard looks good. Or left guard looks good. He's a right guard playing that left guard, so he looks solid. Center's nothing crazy. Right guard's nothing crazy. Right tackle's solid. Edges are alright. D tackles are okay. Good wheel linebacker playing at Sam. So that's interesting. But not overly fast. Just looks like he's rated pretty well. Mike linebacker, again, nothing too crazy. Their will. Do they have a? Yeah, they got a will play in there. Corners look actually to be pretty good. They're decent, like fast and everything. This dude can scoot. But all their safeties are all pretty quick. These two dudes. So, and he's a pick machine, it looks like, so have to remember that. And then their strong safety, nothing too crazy, kicker, punter. Okay. So we got a new team this year, obviously. You know, walking back out with some players we've had for a bit. Also walking back out with some players we haven't. How am I feeling? I mean, I was nauseated as crap at the gym. I felt like I was going to hurl the whole time. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking. That's a good look for Duke. And we'll just, first home game of the year against the top 15 opponent, we'll just black it out. I have a personal gripe with Duke. We lost to them in our other dynasty that were started in Chases. And it's piss and rain. First game of the year. What are the odds? Okay, well, we're low in the running back room as far as depth. We got some guys talented, but we ended up losing 2 guys in the offseason. We ended up losing 2 guys in the offseason that I wasn't prepared to lose, especially one of them. One of them I thought was going to be borderline, but I thought we could talk him out of it. And he ended up getting drafted even higher in his projection, which, I mean, we're always happy for guys to get drafted. But it was odd, to say the least. Get fucking thinking, bro.
Everybody's staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Duke's offense will go to work first. They were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and
but one of the guys we had for a little bit and had really leveled him up and spent time on him, and pretty disappointed that he's gone. You know, it is what it is. But he,
for your new team, all the hype. We'll see what he's got. Into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17.
But it was, you know, it was, like I said, it was a little disappointing that he was gone.
Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with
it'll be what it is.
Come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late.
Yeah, so that made our running back room a little more dicey
on offense and on defense.
And a little less talented than we anticipated, to be honest with you. But there's talent in the room. It's just lighter in the room than I would have liked. And, you know, so that creates some challenges.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
I knew that's where he was going to go. Ooh.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense.
But yeah, fuck Duke. They beat us in some bullshit in the other league. And I've kind of always had an issue with how Duke has been treated. I think they've, I don't know, they've gotten a lot of preferential treatment, it seems like. So, you know, I have an issue with that. But, you know, so I'm looking forward to playing them. Things that we like about our team, I think we have a good receiving core, like that's robust. Wow.
You're right, and tell you,
they're in a 3-man front there, and we just got absolutely abused.
There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL.
So that's not, I don't love seeing that, because the offensive line was something, as you can see, there's a lot of star ratings on them. Thought we'd have a team.
He's obviously going to have a big year.
They can run the ball, but it's looking to be like we may not be able to.
This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
We have we lost a backup quarterback who we thought we were going to have.
You got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice. Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
So
disappointed fourth for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Disappointed in that, but we have Irwin who's back, and he's talented. So he'll be good. So we'll see. You know, there's just a lot of, you know, it's a new season, a lot of new faces and new places, and we'll just kind of have to see how things look.
Going to try to get it himself.
Irwin got faster this year. He's got some boot scoot and boogie ability.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me
I would say,
I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will
so
be
we'll
a
see.
threat
We'll see about our offensive line, how they hold up over time. Like I said, that was a position group we were hoping to take a massive step forward with. I need to put some more plays in this.
To the ground with the back.
There you go. That was some good blocking. We got manned up across the board, so
First down physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness,
take a little bit, probably a little more time because we're trying to learn our team a little bit.
He's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal.
Mauled.
He pushes
got a great block there. They were just set up in a defense that did not
the big
really
fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've pushed it ahead to the
so we're going to try and figure some stuff out. Looks like we're going to have a lot of guys in the box. There.
Fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage.
If it wasn't raining and they weren't pressed up, I'd probably try something different.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart.
Yeah, see, I don't get that because that guy's pretty freaking fast, and they were all sorts of caught up in the shit there.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on third down. The defense makes the stop.
I don't see that being that successful of a play defensively for them.
You've got this running back in the backfield.
What do I know? And so we'll take our time and we'll figure out some different stuff. Again, it raining pisses me off a little bit because it's the first game of the season and they're just going to have a torrential downpour. So it makes play calling a little bit more, nerve-wracking, I guess you would say, because you don't know what your team's good at yet. We just really haven't seen a whole lot out of them. So it's hard to say, yeah, I trust them to do this, that, and the other. Obviously, we trust Erwin to do a lot because he's done a lot for us. But I wouldn't say it's a situation I'm like jumping for joy.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the pressure. Got his man on the right. And just a short and safe.
Disappointed. I mean, we're rushing 3, so I get it, but I also don't get it a little bit. I feel like our offensive line, our defensive line, I would say that left side of their defensive or offensive line is good.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop in coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football and do it, trying to avoid these big 300-pound bodies running at you full speed. Not an enviable task.
Why are we not tackling? I'm pressing the X button.
Get him out of bounds at the 36.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Some other areas we're excited about is our linebacker room. That's something that we've kind of been recruiting. And I think we may have some guys who can play
from the
now.
offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing.
So hopefully that'll be a point of strength
Third and long, and he'll try to throw
for us. I think we have some players in the secondary that are pretty solid. Definitely some corners that can play. So I'm hoping that our defense this year is formidable. We'll see.
Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36.
This guy can scoot a little bit. I think this is him. If we block, nope. We just, I don't know if I read that wrong or if, yeah, he was in such a good spot that we just didn't block him. And that's one thing, you know, I wish you could customize some of the run blocking, like how you can hot route some things. If I wanted to hot route who blocks who out there, like who's first assignment, at least with some of those outside people, I feel like that's something I should be able to do, because some of the rules of how their blocking setup is problematic at best.
And the Red Bulls
got a new tight end. He's pretty solid overall. We haven't obviously seen him play yet, but he can go.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
The Red Wolves really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Irwin. He's got his man. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch,
too early,
easy
but
catch,
I do want to
first
see.
down.
That's a big physical receiver right there. I'm sure he's like 6'5".
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working.
Sure.
The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the Red Bulls have this offense rolling.
I don't think this is going to be blocked well. We'll see.
They'll test the right side.
Yeah.
Able
I mean, it's like they're,
on the play. It's down
and
at
that's
the 35.
a receiver.
Guys, you think about where Arkansas State is as a program. They're off-season, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent.
Yeah, apparently we did have a top 10
difference
recruiting
makers
class
in this
year.
top 10 class, but they've got some guys that they think can be key contributors both on offense and defense. And in this first game, you know they've got to be excited.
Yeah, and they're probably nervous too, right? Like first big-time stage, big-time moment. A lot of young talent. Let's see how they start their career off.
Convert on 3rd and short.
I'm going to send everybody out there. And that's one thing about this game that seems to be consistent here lately. And it started a lot for every user, I felt like, last year, but it's just getting more and more. They are just full send, going right exactly to what you're calling with their defense and how it's set up. So that's pretty fucking stupid, in my opinion, and pretty irritating. So if you're able to audible off of it, it's nice, because you're, get in there, attaboy. Nice big receiver with some speed. You know, you're able to get into some pretty obvious advantage plays. But what's irritating about that, and we'll find out when we play on the road here soon, because we've got some fucking hard road games right out of the chute this season, is you know,
on the move from inside
the ability to
and they'll haul down the returner to start the next drive.
audible out of stuff. And into those plays, you know, you kind of get stuck
this is when the pressure
in some plays sometimes.
On an offense, David, when they start feeling the
you're on the road at some of these places, and so.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But dude,
come here, bitch.
If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The pull and
yeah, baby.
off the RPO.
Yeah, baby.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Duke. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction.
What are we doing? Why are we not?
Because
8. You are a defensive end. Why are you playing so deep down the field in pass coverage?
So important for these
holy cannoli, my man.
The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10.
Give me some time to look at my plays, man.
Power football with the run.
There we go.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game.
And using some more of motherfucker. 99, how are you getting strung out so wide? You have purple grip breaker. Platinum, that is. You should, like, how are you? Anyways, using our linebackers, because we actually have some quality linebackers at this point, so we can get to a place. I don't think this is going to go poorly. Yeah.
Got it, looking for a first.
He almost stepped back.
And he's knocked down immediately.
But if I would have came up in a press, they would have hit us over the top with these slow ass receivers.
I gotta be honest, guys, I'm a little surprised by the coverage on that play. It's 3rd and short. You can't allow a hitch route
anyways,
to pick up the first
some of these 3-4 looks, we can switch some of these defensive ends we have that play and audible, you know, switch the personnel out to linebackers. And we have some speed and good coverage guys at linebacker, and that can play the run well and still get what? Oh my God! He saw it, broke on it, almost beat him to the spot, and they're going to say, okay, the Duke is duking.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver.
Oh my God.
He breaks a tackle.
Oh my God, who is this guy?
First down, it's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. The quick out.
Who is this guy?
Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Single back formation, and they give it to him.
99. If you're going to be a big son bitch and you're going to throw people down, you still got to go try and tackle. Not just stand there and be like, "Oh, I won my matchup."
You don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Brought down, but not before he
tackle him forward. Please tackle him forward. That's why we put you in the game, to tackle forward.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped just short of the
Maybe I should have guessed that he would have been good.
Man down on the play as the officials.
I mean, obviously he was rated really well, so like, obviously I should have known and probably done a little more. But they're letting them throw the ball to that one motherfucker so much and complete so many passes.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And they
come kill these running backs, dog. Kill them. Kill them. Take their fucking lives away from them.
Now going up, right, David, on defense, you're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? We got a timeout
Duke didn't like what they had to call,
and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in.
How many tackles are you going to let him break? Bang, bang, bang. Oh my God, he's not Herschel Walker, dude.
As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Trying to run it in.
Man, this Stetzer, he is, I love this dude already. He is awesome.
And
I called the timeout, so if we get up here and we don't like it,
the offense will go for it here on 4th and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Quick strike.
Golly, that was miserable. That was such a miserable drive to play defensively, because I felt like we were making good calls and they were fucking us so consistently.
Something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now.
18 fucking plays. How?
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
How are you going to let them get away with that, man?
Teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Troy has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure.
Yeah, they stood up, and then they still let them just have that RPO bullshit.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
It's going to be such a miserable
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he got loose. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Come on, come on.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Yeah, here we go. They catch every goddamn thing in the rain. But we'll get out here and we won't do fucking shit.
Sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
This should be here all day.
2nd and long.
All day. No! Don't make me hand it off so quick.
The offense calls
oh, we're just waiting for him to clear.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Got it, looking for the first down. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Offense facing 4th down.
Whatever.
That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look,
every play is taking forever to figure out because of how
sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
I'm not happy with this
and with
at all.
that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
I'm also not happy that they're letting them cook us with 89 out there at receiver because I'm pretty sure he's one of their lowest tier receivers. Like one of their he's not a top 2 guy for them, and he is cooking.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, how is he blocking him back into us?
They'll stop him at the 16. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Holy cannoli.
Built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Now, 89 should block him.
Try to get it to the edge.
Yep.
Slithers into space.
Now, I don't know who one is, but yeah, that's what I was about to say. There's no fucking way they can catch this motherfucker. He is fast as shit. And one has to be a defensive end or outside linebacker.
Huge play.
Has to
so
be.
Nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to
there you
him,
go.
he can do
Right.
the rest.
Let him rest on the next series. Now we do defensively here. And let the other guys carry the ball, which the other guys have touched the ball for sure. I mean, it's only in the world of this of football, 11 carries in the 3rd quarter for a guy who, you know, is probably your number 1, debatably your number 1. It could be him or another guy. I don't feel like is ridiculous.
Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack.
I don't feel like is
now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that
crazy
last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game,
things I
like
like so far. I do like what I'm seeing out of our linebackers in spots. Like they're hitting and rallying, and there you go. You know, our DBs are rallying at times, but then they're just they're getting lost in the sauce sometimes. I don't really understand why or how that is. But it's an interesting concept. Who is this guy? Who is he? Who is he? I can't stand it, dude. Who is he? He is their 4th receiver. He is a 79, 88 speed. His break tackle is a 74. Change of direction's a 90. Ball carrier vision. His spin move's an 87. His juke move's an 88. Well, if he was spinning or moving. His catch is a 76. And he... Okay. I can't make it make sense. Cannot make it make sense.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Got it set up on the outside. Fights off the defender. They'll make the stop.
Thank you for rallying.
Short of the first down.
They get the ball out so fast, dude. They barely ever throw it downfield, it seems like.
With this one.
Who is 36? My word. Shot out of a cannon, eh? So we have thrown the ball for crisp 38 yards.
Can get moving. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass. It's Irwin. Pulls it in. It's Wells. Spins away from the defense.
Oh, yeah. I told you. I mean, there's some stuff we like at receiver this year, man. We got to get some opportunities to do it. But we got some guys, I feel like.
Looking downfield on first down.
Give it to him again.
Finds his man.
Oh,
It's
got it to him a little bit late there. That's
and
on
I
me.
love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy.
Give it to him again. I like that guy. Pierre Wells, you can play. He's a new fella. He's a new fella, and he can go. I like him.
And that's so many hours of doing this together.
Very
you know
cool.
exactly when he's going to break on an out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown
Getting
it so
tackled
many
from
times.
behind by a
Nice
defensive
rhythm
end
and
who has to
timing.
loop around the
You can
play.
tell that was experience
A
between
tale as old as
receiver
time.
and quarterback.
True as it can be. All right. I don't know if it's because of how we've played the tight end for so long, but we are not getting some of the matchups we would like. They are bumping and grinding and fucking all over us.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
I mean, it's probably. They didn't bring him all the way over.
Motion from the wideout. Was to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Quick strike through the air for the score.
God, he's a nice and big
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and
that.
chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
All right, so quality drive there. Made some stuff happen, and we got some breathing room here.
They're trying to hold on to it.
Let's see if we can bust a cap in this bitch.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
Boom! Get
Good job
fucking
by the
wrecked.
coverage unit to
How
stop
do
the
you hold on
return
to the
man.
ball when it's raining like that?
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste.
See if we can create some pressure.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Oh, yeah. That ain't gonna work.
Defense has set him up.
That ain't gonna work, because that lad can play.
Touchdown, Arkansas State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick
Oh, yeah.
six.
Rock him to sleep, you little lad.
Game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it. Taking
And the
it all
route
the
is
way
on.
to the end
Yeah,
zone.
there you go. He has like super duper high, Heisman
Lining
Robert
up for the PAT.
going there. Yeah, fuck them. I'm gonna run the motherfucker up as high as we can. I can't stand those jokers. I cannot stand how much they
They're set to
get
kick it off.
treated, how well they get treated on this game. Duke is not a powerhouse program. Not ever, not never.
On the run from inside his own 5.
There we
And
go.
the
Get the
returner will
fuck
be
out of
brought
these bitches,
down.
dude. I'll send them to the board.
And
I'm
Duke
over
has
it.
the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page
Oh,
here
yeah,
and
okay.
read this offense.
Well, I
Gonna
think
break
you know
off
this
those
defense
tackles.
is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive.
Really
You
solid
gotta take
line back
advantage
and
of
forth.
that. Maybe use that this time to your
Yeah,
advantage.
okay. Maybe we're not as good as I thought.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got his hand
Oh,
downfield.
89. cooking us. I hate that guy. God, I hate that guy.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right.
Oh, yeah.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and mid-attack.
9, what are we doing? They were trying to go to 89 again. Boy, if we don't find him on this fucking field, everybody's coming out. And they will run on the sideline, 89. Hell yeah, everybody should want that sumbitch.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Wants to keep it in the air.
We're going to fall down.
It's
How? How are we breaking on the ball this poorly?
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
There we go. There we go. I like 53. He's a transfer for us in the middle.
And after your defense just went out there
giving us some veteran presence. He's a senior.
And let them build the lead more. You really need to come out with this drive and answer.
And just was really, an additional guy that we wanted to have.
Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game
to help round out our linebacking room. Good tackle. Fuck you, 89.
Really good defense. You're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh boy.
Got him downfield. And he was
we just 37. You just got cooked.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Gives it on
and
the
then
option.
they immediately run it.
Knocked
Shut up,
down
Jesse.
behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose the yard.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Makes the grab.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
That is...
Yeah, and this offense needs
I'm almost positive that dude's a 97 quarter. 99 speed, great coverage. What are we doing? How are we getting cooked that bad? 91 yards in 10 minutes. Or 10 plays, excuse me. In a minute, less than 2 minutes.
Boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Oh.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Irwin.
Back on the backfield action. Don't love how that ball went out there, but it's also raining. So
guys out of the
get
backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires left.
He's just getting bumped all the way down the field. At what point is it holding or pass interference, man?
Double covered on that play, and I don't know if
that's not double coverage. That's a penalty.
Because he was hurried, he just had to get
is
rid
what
of that
that
faster
is.
than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
No, they're lucky they didn't get a penalty. Say it right.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Out of the gun, the inside.
I mean, they're just going to play that perfect.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really keep.
Breaks into the open.
Good run.
And they'll move the chains and get to the 47-yard line.
We are taking our foot off these bitches' throats, dude.
I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
And the guy we're reading gets caught up on it. Get down, bitch! Slide!
We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters.
Do it, man!
How we got here.
Get down! This game.
One more quarter to play, and it might
Any
be
chance for Duke to fuck you? I'm surprised he didn't fumble right there.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
All right, now we have ran all over them, and watch how shitty this play action will be.
Now to throw. On the move, he fires. Got it in the middle. It's Terrell. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening.
That's how it should work, though. We ran the ball for 225 yards on their
They're
bitches.
trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up.
Boy, if y'all don't... Okay, fine. Fine. You ain't gonna let me do it? Fine. That's fine.
Wants to throw. It's Irwin.
There you go, big fella. Get in the end zone.
Looking to get it in.
Touchdown catching machine. Is that his third touchdown? The sophomore?
Salt into
Big some bitch. Speedster.
You can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Troy has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
Maybe
and the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Weeks like this.
So what we'll do is we will just sub him out. He's too tired. That's okay. We got other guys. And they will play.
Tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gonna take a shot.
Pick this off. There you go, 9. There you go, 9.
Takes it the other way.
There you go, 9. Go get you one. See, they've been avoiding throwing the ball deep down the field.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now notice, they're up here like this. They may blitzy woo-wah.
Off the play fake on first down. Let's it fly.
Oh my God, they're taking my guy out. He's getting molested out here. He's getting hit before the ball's even there. Oh my God, dude!
You're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit.
Holy shit!
Sub yourself out and take yourself
also, how are they in that good of coverage? Everybody should have been bit up.
Actually, you know what?
We are running all over them. Their assumption should be that it is a run play. Because we're also up. Their assumption should not be, oh, good pass. There you go. Hart.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
What are we doing, bro?
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
I mean, go to where the man is, y'all. I get you're in the zone, but go to where the man is. You don't sit out there in a zone and not play the man that's in your, like, somewhat in your vicinity.
Looking to throw on first down.
Okay.
Grab behind the line. It's Sand.
There you go. Boy, did he just tackle him through the defender? You get the Garber award this week. That's elite.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads it downfield.
They want to go to 89 again.
On the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Bless our hearts.
This is my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game. You know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Heel off one deep down the left side.
Play the ball.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
In the rain. Makes that catch, breaks the tackles. It's going to look like we played bad defensively. But, I mean, what a joke. What a joke it is to play this game. And then we get the onside kick
took only 6 plays. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up.
Get down! Golly, how many times I had to press it? Throw the pick and they get the touchdown off of it. Should have known.
No, it certainly can't. I think
could
one
have
good way,
imagined.
David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Has been good.
Looking for a man. It's Irwin.
Oh, yeah.
Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
Wants to throw on first down.
Oh no, pick 6. Golly.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I just love the fact that
I thought he was going to go sit there with 8, and right when I went to throw it, it was too late.
In the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win.
Should have thrown the X. He was open. Like it would have been so good. Could have sat him down right there. But it looked like he was kind of sitting, and then at the last second, right when I'm going to press the button,
ready to go on the attack. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, I love the body control there by the running back. He had to catch that right on the sideline, make sure he had his feet in bounds, try to pick up some positive yards.
In this situation where they're going
on the move, it's Sands. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Too far.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire.
Hey.
Gets there, gets home, gets him
Cody.
down at the 23.
Cody Queen.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Oh, yeah. That's how you play in front of the receiver, y'all. We need to take some notes from that fella. That's how you do it. He got in front of the offensive fella, and he said, you're going to have to go through me to get this football, because you have just as much of a right to the ball as anybody else. Bless our hearts. How is that such a hard thing to learn?
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense.
And here we go again with them just fucking bumping the shit out of my tight end, man. We can't get no release.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Quarterback making checks.
Yeah.
With the catch, it's Terrell.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be something serious, I think, this year, man.
He was all by himself out there. Someone just lost track of their assignment.
And that's so frustrating because you want to make offenses earn it. And you don't want to give up big plays and bust coverages and let people run wide open, especially good players. Like, you know this guy's a good player, and you let him run wide open down the field.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
I think we are going to base this.
Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Irwin. Quarterback moving.
Oh, circle.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Saw it too late. I was worried about that guy coming up, and I didn't want Irwin to take an unnecessary hit.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
But I'm not going to be too upset about that either.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks
I
here
just
and
don't
take
want
a
to throw
shot at it on 1st and goal.
Another pick here.
Gonna look downfield again.
Oh, yeah. Touchdown. Yeah, he is a touchdown machine today. I don't know who he's getting matched up with. I think he has hope.
You want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited
We got some good receivers, man. Some of our guys.
And they're gonna go.
There's some new guys. They're not the guys like we got some known quantity fellas. I thought was gonna be good. We got a guy out who I was excited to see because he's rated pretty well. He's a senior, I
He'll
think.
start the return inside his spot.
But
didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
I don't know. It said he could come back at some point. I think I subbed for him. Yeah, so I guess we just subbed him out, and they actually took that for once. Yeah, this guy. And he does have a severe injury, or he did. Again, he never even touched the football this game, which is disappointing, because he's got some good traits that I like. This dude, though, this sumbitch right here, I think he is having a day. We got some size, though, for once. Like, even Terrell, he's taller than I thought. He's 6'2". This guy isn't. This guy, he's short guy. But he plays faster than a 91 speed, though. Like, he feels so, and maybe it's his agility is just so high.
Stopped at the 17.
But
and the Duke offense heads back.
Okay, you know what? We're going to... Matt sub. I really would love to get.
I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity too, Reese, to go back and really watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the play more.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
There you go. Just keep hitting the shit out of him, son. Defend the pass and just keep hitting him. Oh, they got Waller back there catching. Punt return. That's right. We subbed Terrell out. Get away from it. Ain't no point. We want the yards. Yeah, we'll take the yards.
Ball will be downed at around the 20.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field.
I am going to put back in Irwin, though. Just because I want him back in.
One at that, but how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Weird.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Oh, yeah.
He'll throw it.
Oh, I did not see 3 sitting over there. I figured he would have taken off. He stood flat-footed. I had no idea he was there.
There hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Irwin. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground.
I guess. All right. I mean, I felt like that was a good ball, and it didn't let me catch it quick enough.
They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day.
If he's hurt and tired, why is he in?
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started.
Corner?
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. He's got an open man.
Okay. Y'all, this stuff. I mean. Yeah, why? Why? Put him in. That's fine. Where's the rest of our receivers? Put Terrell in. That's also fine. I mean, it's not the end of the world, y'all. That is okay.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go
that
that
shut
player
down
to
a
the
little
right
bit.
flat. Nice job.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. A great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
The
short hands. It's Wells.
I really didn't want to go to him again, but I wanted he was working so quick.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He might want another play. To the air, it's Irwin. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last
dropping
minute.
it.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, ball's incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throws toward the end zone.
Come on, 5. Come on, 5.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
How did he get that off? He would have thrown it to the other team.
A very productive play. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for it all. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. He's not afraid to go deep. Throw into the end zone.
Another pick. I hear you, lad.
Got some room to run. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this
play by him, dude.
He
might be something serious this year. All right, well, first game of the year. Not bad. Saw some things we liked, saw some things we didn't like. What we do love is that we beat the shit out of the fuck dude.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game,
very
they thought they were being
game
disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
21 points in the 3rd, 21 points in the 4th. So second half we turned it on. We turned them over quite a bit. We ran the ball incredibly well. Very efficient too. I mean, 10 yards per carry. 2 touchdowns. We had 247 passing. They had 247 passing. We converted pretty solid. All of our 4th downs. Half of our 3rd downs. Would like to have that a little more. We won the turnover battle. Would like to see our picks go down for us. Got some solid 1st downs. Irwin looked good. I mean, I think I don't know. I didn't feel like some of those balls were as bad as they made against in the rain, so part of it. Kenyon seems to be a solid back for sure, and we saw him last year. He was solid against us, so thankful not to have to play against him, and that he's here. He's good. I was positive about the other guys that we had play today. I thought they all did a pretty solid job. Receiving, boy, this guy is a damn touchdown machine. I don't know, and maybe it's just this game, maybe it was just his day, but he caught the ball a ton. Pierre caught the ball or a good bit, and 4 of his 6 catches were touchdowns. Pierre caught the ball a decent bit and had some yards. Terrell had 3 catches, a couple catches for him, a couple catches for him, a couple catches for him, a couple catches for him. So, just some good playing. Blocking wise, no sacks, pancakes, so that's nice. Defensively, love Stitzer, he's looking good. Moses, would love for him not to have to miss some tackles. Chester, would love for him not to have to make as many tackles, but he plays in that strong safety spot for us, and we ask our strong safeties to come up and play in the box a lot and stuff, so it's not surprising. Stitzer, solid. Philbin, freshman, who we redshirted last year, he looks to be solid. Hamilton, good. He's a dog. He had a couple picks. No, Lat had a couple picks. Keonoi, so, solid work, team. Let's see who just want to make sure we're getting enough guys in. So overall, solid. A home game, start out the year. Raid his top 15 opponent that system really fucking loves. We won't be advancing. So we will go ahead and ready up, but it doesn't look like we'll be moving forward yet. It'll be interesting to see. Looks like Notre Dame got a big win to Clemson. You can force it. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if Worm's good. It is just Worm, it looks like, but like I said, I don't know if Worm is good or not. Geez, Smitty beat the fuck out of Boston College. My word. Looks like Chase caught an L against Purdue. Yeah, he said he's good. Okay, yeah, then if you're on and you want to force it forward, you can. We said it's Battle of the Multiverse because I am going to hop over and go ahead and play a game with Fresno State, so that one can move forward as well. We just haven't had the opportunity to play much here lately. I was wanting to stream that one, but I'm debating on whether I want to stream that one or not. Whatever, we'll stream it. No, because I do want to go down and watch Stranger Things, but... Alright. Okay, so we'll get in here. I think we had a receiver who's going to be out. I hope he's not out the rest of the year. Nibble, 6 weeks. Playing style. Fix playing style, I think. Has he been redshirted? Because I'm tempted to redshirt him. I don't know. Have we played the amount of games with him yet? Has he been redshirted? Oh, he's already been redshirted. God, it sucks. Okay. I'm going to take a piss real quick and then I'll be ready to rock. 1 second. Okay, gang. We're back in the multiverse. We are over in the Fresno State verse. We got a game against Cal. Supposed to be a conference game, I bet, but I doubt it is because apparently we don't have those this season. So I don't know who's going to play for the I don't know who's going to play for the title game in our league. Should we run the black again? No. Things are going pretty solid. We got a left tackle commit, 4-star. Lots of challenges with this team.
Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs.
In the trenches.
As we'll see,
we're going to try and score quick, score fat, often, and get out of here.
One of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Kicking.
Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cal Golden Bears offense will go to work first.
Well, he can run the ball. We'll see if they decide to run against us. Magically, everybody that we ever play, regardless, always wants to come in and
he made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the
I hate the X thing, dude. I think it's so stupid. Dude, I'm here. I've made contact. If he's going to run through me because he has a better grade, then let him do that. But the X thing is irritating. Like, bro,
he is priority number 1.
I'll sit and have to smash this and
at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
When I came up and made a great tackle, I've already pressed X to make a good tackle. I filled the lane, you know.
Pulls it and fires to the left. There he goes. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles,
and we already got
just went right past him and picked up the first down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw. He had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
There you go,
and
93.
He never had a chance. Just
big
stopped
fella.
Cold as soon as he got it. The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to fire. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
No, disconnect.
Rushes on him. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain.
Oh, Jante, mademoiselle.
Love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Trying to get it to the marker.
No, says I. There you go, Big Chungus. Get you one. All right. He can sling it. He can run it. He can do a little bit of what we need him to. I was proud with how he played last game.
And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
No.
It was a great week.
Flip the run. Flip the run. Flip. Oh my God! Flip the run.
Touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this
audible.
Oh, he's got some space. Has the stakes, and he may get more.
Good run, Smothers. I think he had a good game last time, if I remember.
Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this
There you go, Elgin.
And he gets it down
He's
to the
been
4-yard line
solid.
before he's finally stopped a terrific run after the catch.
Let's see, what can we get for him?
And the Bulldogs line it up with a 1st and goal.
Let's see who plays this.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
And they'll let Hollywood score. Gang, gang. All right, Hollywood.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed.
Looking good so far.
They've got home run hitters.
Defense stood up strong.
They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
I'm so bitter that we lost to Duke in this dynasty. What could have been? Because I don't know how things are going to shake out with.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field.
I don't know how things are going to shake out.
They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
And they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. Finds his man.
I backed off him to go sink because we had 2 guys coming up. Come up and make a play.
38, it'll be 1st down.
What are we doing?
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Uh-oh. Damn it.
Just
That's on
gets
me.
rid of it to the running back underneath. Breaks into the
That's on
open.
me.
He's brought down the one play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Wants to throw again. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns.
That makes sense.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
Roderick's series.
Looking for space. It's Robinson. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Okay.
And winning 1st down is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Here's the handoff. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. That's caught. It's Watkins. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He got bumped by the dude going out.
Junior put on that ball to pick up the first down. The Bulldogs are rolling down the field.
No, that's not the play I wanted. I'll have to run it because.
Handoff from the gun.
67. Block, Bubba. Block.
In on midfield. It's down at the 48.
We don't ask you
to
do much.
There in the RPO
Block.
game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Good solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback.
I just don't feel like he has the
On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And now on second down for this offense. The inside handoff.
Oh, 67.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Waiting to see how you do. You do not
so
do
good at the
what you
point of
should.
attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
From the gun, the ground game.
Look at 18 coming from the backside. You know, another backside guy coming, making a play.
As the officials take a break to let him
Really
be
impressive.
Final play of the quarter coming.
I just have to start reading that, I guess.
Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. And
so we don't block.
No gain and no more time left on the clock in the
Anybody hardly.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all
folks, what are
up
we doing?
As we take a quick look at some stats.
We scored so much quicker.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Shakes off the defender. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And you know, when we talk about third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. He's got it on the move. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, a field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on third and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up first and goal.
Fresno State lines up with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Fresno State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Secondary.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
We just could not get off. That dude's strong grip was activated, and we were not getting off that block no matter what we did.
You can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
That's caught. It's Marshall. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
You're going to be on that guy. Be on that guy.
Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
First down, you know you always want to establish the
Weird
running game. How about
this
offense?
in
Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Golden Bears didn't start this drive
get
with
over
great
here.
Position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They are ready this
I don't understand why that happens so much.
After that big run, the defense answers.
Sorry. You gotta play.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone.
Help!
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Yeah.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
So after early success against their defense, offense, we are
get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react.
When we have guys come that far up
drive,
field,
David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action
and get into the line of scrimmage like that, like a linebacker, they are not able to recover that well.
On 2nd and 8.
He got caught up, and it's going to reward him. Oh my fucking God. He was not making that play. He was trying to go tackle the running back. Well, we read that. We're going to let him go, and it's not fucking.
The defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
Powers through. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him. He can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hope. Makes the grab. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs come to the line on
they
third
do
and short,
not
trying
want
to
us
keep the
to
drive
throw up to
alive.
this tight end.
They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And it's really nice,
what do you
whether
want
it's
me to say?
RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Oh,
Ball is loose. Recovers the fumble.
wow, thank you, Zero.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. And he ran away from the
I wasn't
crowd.
using
Take
that.
it in. Touchdown.
I may have flipped me over to it, but I wasn't using that.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in
I
the
just
half,
let it go.
you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
I just got tackled by an
Fires to
offensive
the big
lineman.
fella. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground, knocked down at the 28-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
68. God, he's going to be the death of this team.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Watkins. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
2 shots. Just depends, I guess.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun. Wide out trying to get it in.
Dog. Dog.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers. And they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. The Golden Bears will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. Bringing the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Throws to the
oh, no.
Intercepted, and that's
what a
not
play.
How start a half. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. So you come out of the locker room for the 2nd half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room.
Flips the game on its head a little bit.
Right away, man, that is a gut punch.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job.
He's going to be a scrambling fool,
to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15.
Oh,
they'll try the run.
Expecting to be blocked.
Away from the defender. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
Oh, he's hurt. I don't know.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Yep, there it is.
Grabbed behind the line And it's Marshall. Touchdown, Cal!
Well, that just changed everything very fast. Instead of being able to go down the field and get up 3 scores, we are now up to 1.
Exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They're still holding the lead but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Making side adjustments here. Scanning the field, it's Coleman Hopes. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
That's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver. And they execute it perfectly.
Lightning fast.
So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat.
Oh, no.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a crease. It's Smothers.
Yeah, why wouldn't we fuck up like that?
And what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
I have no idea.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Plows through the defense. And runs through another one. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hagan. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete.
That's cool enough for that made us fall backwards.
8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Golden Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Working that left side now. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6.
I said play inside leverage, and they didn't.
Fit it in the window for the score.
Alright, tied game. Man, totally different game than what we anticipated when we went into halftime. Wow.
He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like.
Also, doesn't help that our fucking entire offensive line's getting hurt this game. That's really irritating.
Something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
To the air, it's Croman Hope. Finds his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on
No.
Inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Take off and run.
But not before getting the football.
It's just going from bad to worse.
What a play there.
He has shown you why he's so versatile as a strong safety. This is a guy that we've seen come down to the box, support the run. He can tackle out in space, but he's also really good on the back end in coverage. That time in the cover 2 look.
He's loose. Lowers those pads. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Made a defender miss. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. 1st and goal for the offense. Power ahead. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. You're probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They didn't get it. Fuck you.
Just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the 1 and could go.
Way to stand up, team.
And they'll turn it over on down.
And letting them go all down the field on us. But we stood up and held our ground when it mattered most. And what we do, we can run the football too.
He picks up some valuable ground. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. And the physical play there forces the incompletion.
I'm pretty sure that's a fucking defensive
receivers
lineman
like to get hit.
that was somehow out there in coverage, and they let him make that
That's
play.
who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching
That
the
don't
football.
beat
He was
all.
going to put a hit on him to
On a
make
guy
sure he had to think
as
about
a
something
that's
later.
a receiver
Sees
that's
the ball pop out and fall.
He'll
It
be
shouldn't even
stopped
be
at the
close to
27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Maybe I'm.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats.
I'm gonna get this game over. I'm getting madder the longer we play it. I might put
This
2 clock
is
on
when
or something
winning
because
plays are made, and we start right now in
I'm
the
pissed
fourth.
at this team, man. We ain't getting nothing done but making me angry.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Might be calling a hot route. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be back. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Makes the business across the 50.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Caught behind the line. It's Smothers. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the inside. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
It's just only getting nailed on the offensive line.
To the 32-yard line.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive lanes.
They make the stop as he gets it inside.
Take him out. I don't care.
A gain of 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
I knew it as soon as I saw how much time was left. I knew it, even though it shouldn't be. I knew it.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
That's all I have to say about this game.
9th play of the drive coming. It will be
always
a 3rd and
just
7.
such a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, I make an audible that changes nothing. You shouldn't be seeing anything.
He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks, right? These are the decisions you have to make as a coach. Do I want to go for it? Continue to maybe run some clock. I'd love to kick a field goal when it's at 1, right? At 1 on the clock and walk out with a dub. Big decision here because you might have to go play some defense and get a stop and kick the field goal now.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down.
I don't know why you put it back in. I said this up now. That's on y'all. I ain't gonna sit here and do it the whole time. Do your job, gang.
Relentless and moving the ball methodically down the field.
And there's 5.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Once this is all
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Bless her heart.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Quarterback making adjustments. They're working that left side. Good throwing catch. Takes it down in the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I don't care, dude.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable
Everybody's
third down
fucking
situation
hurt
in
and
the red
tired.
zone. This is a
How's it
huge
possible?
down in distance in this
How,
game.
Sway?
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Coleman Hope.
Yeah, we didn't block for fucking shit, apparently.
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely center cut. And now they regain the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Central Michigan. The MAKEOUT never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Godet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
What? He was being blocked.
This defense is trying to protect the lead.
America,
you have to
man.
make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. To the air on 1st down.
Hand it to him. To him.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Leaves it with the running back. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They could really use a few yards here on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. And the defense,
how praise be. We finally got a sack.
He goes at midfield. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on.
Looking deep down the right side.
Play it right.
He's got it. Touchdown, Cal. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Everybody's hurt. Everybody's tired.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hopes. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and
second half
that'll be
just miserable. They've scored 21 points. We've scored 3.
And they've trusted
Put
him to throw the
whoever you
football.
want in. I don't
nothing
care.
to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Let me throw it to my tight end. I'm pressing the button. All I'm doing is letting him clear.
In a situation like this, it's all about confidence on offense, and having success early in the drive is paramount. And that's what you've seen. They've done a really good job here putting a few plays together. They've got some momentum. They've got to keep this thing up if they're going to go score.
So frustrating, man. Let me do what I want to do. Stop fucking cheating for him, man.
They'll go to the ground. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got enough space.
Boy, get put in a blender.
Touchdown, Fresno State. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hagan. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Second down, they'll go to the air.
There you go. Punch that bitch out. Attaboy.
Thanks to a big
Attaboy.
hit.
Don't let him complete that.
Well, obviously here in the fourth quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. We're expecting them to throw it here on third.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Got his man in the middle. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
That's a big stop for this defense, and more importantly now, it puts them in a huge position. I want to use that clock as my friend. I got to take away the sidelines. I can't give up a big play and let them get a sideline and then sneak that field goal unit on. Got to make sure I understand where that yard is to get to where they want to kick the field goal.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's so bad.
That one fell incomplete, but they know they're only one big completion away here from getting that field goal they need so bad. They have time to get a first down, clock it, or use the sideline to stop the clock and put them in position to win this game.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Oh my God, they did it again.
And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
On fourth down, they let him do it again.
Make big plays in big games, and in that kind of situation,
We shouldn't have thrown the picks. We shouldn't have started the half the way we did. But they let him do that twice in this game, man. That's so fucking frustrating. Holy cannoli.
On the run from inside his own 5.
That's twice they let him do
Hoping
that.
for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20.
And for touchdowns, both times.
Open this possession from their own 20. To throw, it's Croman Hope. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf.
Oh well.
Man,
We were cruising and they just said in the second half they were going to not be stopped. We're going to get the fourth and long twice and they'll throw Hail Mary touchdown. Well, I didn't expect to lose that one, y'all. I'll be honest with you. It's that beats all. I mean, that's two of them right there. And they just.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win.
It's not the end of the world, but it is, I mean, incredibly frustrating.
From here for David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm not shocked. It's just frustrating. Like, yeah. 150 56 yards receiving, 3 touchdowns. He cooked us. So this is advanceable. I'm going to be getting off for a bit. I may not be back on. Just because I'm going to go down the stairs and hang out. But yeah, we're 3-2 now. Still fist fighting to get bowl eligible. Definitely thought we were winning that game. Really didn't expect to lose that game, and I'm pretty sure I had people on visits, so that's going to be bad. And we got a rivalry game next week. So we'll see y'all